What's up? What's up? What's up? This is your girl Dee Walker Live, and I'm excited because we are doing a special. I have Momma Denise on here, and
hey babies, hey babies, hey babies.
y'all hear it, right? So I'm excited because she's gonna bring a couple of topics that we want to go ahead and talk about. So what I would love for you to do, what I would love for you guys to do is go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you didn't have a chance, make sure you hit that notification bell. I said bell.
You know, I subscribe to a lot of channels. I'm not gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
I do not put that damn bell on.
Oh,
because I'll be belling myself to death.
Well,
so, but I do have you where I have even us, where it comes up and I go to my subscriptions and I look at my girls and see which one I want to go to. Of course, I'm going to go to my hours first, but I will not do the bell. The bell drives me out of my mind. Seriously, I got so many subscriptions.
Okay, so hit the bell, but if you don't want all, or you don't like all notifications or whatever, you can hit it for like what Momma Denise said.
Well, you don't have to. Just make sure you subscribe. So when we come up, you get the latest and the greatest.
Exactly.
That's all I want you to do.
And share the video.
Oh, yeah. You got to share. Because if you don't share, we ain't going nowhere. Come on now. We got to share.
That kind of rhymes.
Don't share, we don't go nowhere.
So I want you guys to go ahead and get yourself some coffee, some tea, put a little something in it, and let's get into this conversation because it's going to be hot. Momma Denise is here, y'all.
Yes, I got to pick at the picks.
What's up? You know that that's Gavin, right? Yeah, you can recognize his voice anywhere.
Well, I know him.
Yeah, recognize his voice.
There's certain voices that I can hear on the radio, and I'm going, okay, I know this person. And somebody said, well, you don't know it. No, I know this person. I'm gonna let Momma Denise kind of take the show, and I'll comment where I can. But if you guys would like to go ahead and leave some comments below, we will definitely get back to that. Okay, so go ahead, Mom. Well, tonight, guys, we're going olden days. That January 6th scenario that went off, and we were trying to see what's happening to the people that were surrounding it. And from what I understand, Marjorie Greene won something last night, but this morning or last night, what happened was Marjorie Greene is panicking because there is a law on the books that's been there since, I think, 1870 something or something like that, 32, whatever. I'll know in a few minutes because I'm going to let y'all listen to. This gentleman I listen to from time to time, his name is Christo Auailis, and I think that's Aidalis. From time to time, and the only reason why I listen to him from time to time is because he comes a little too hard at people. Like we already know they're crooks, so you ain't got to go that far on it. But he really does. But on this point, there is a law that will happen that the conspiracy groups wanted to use, but backfired in their face. Ooh. So I'm gonna let this young man talk a little bit, and we're gonna split it up in between. Sound good to y'all?
It sounds great.
Okay.
Make sure you guys leave your comments.
Please leave your comments because it ain't me. Okay? But it is. Here you go. Miss Marjorie Taylor Greene. She panics after what happens. Here you go.
And joy and excitement for our good old friend Marjorie because she won last night. Greene won last night in her race. Unfortunate as it is for us, but she doesn't even get to celebrate for one single moment. And this is where it gets really delicious on our end because as we explored yesterday, it wasn't just Cawthorn that lost in court. It wasn't just him. Marjorie, in many ways, took a much bigger legal defeat. She finally lost in court in a way we haven't seen thus far. And again, it's more significant because it's sort of a technicality for Cawthorn. What is he going to lose? He's already out. I wonder if he'll ever even get a chance to be in politics again, whereas Marjorie, hypothetically, could still get ripped off the ballot because she's still on the ballot. And so she's flipping out right now. On a day where she's supposed to be celebrating, she is snapping. She is doing crazy things in the last couple days, which indicate that this legal defeat, the legal dangers are getting to her. I don't want to rehash it too much. I explored it yesterday in my video on Cawthorn. Go check it out. But in essence, what an appeals court said is that the argument from Trump, Cawthorn, Green, and many others, which was that they couldn't be disqualified because an 1872 law was meant to apply to all insurrectionists, past, present, and future. An appeals court said no, that amnesty only applied to pre-1872 acts of insurrection, and fundamentally, anybody that's a traitor to the country after that point can still be disqualified under the 14th.
Are you listening? We'll go ahead and put a clip to that down so you guys can hear the entire thing.
Yes. I mean, I have to go through because it's like 5 minutes and it's a little too much for me to deal with. But the thing of it is that this young lady, along with Trump and all of them, are dealing with a law that happened in 1872, and they thought that they had amnesty because of this law. No. They don't have amnesty. It was made, the courts decided, today's courts decided that was an amnesty for people who had did this from 1872 before, not after. Now, just because it's on there's a lot of laws that are on the books. But you cannot use it just because you feel like using it. Now, I'm going to tell you, I really don't want to tell you all this, but let me tell you. They could have done this. They could have turned around, and this is what they've done while Trump was in office. They could have made laws that would have helped them. You know what I'm saying? Would have helped them, period. Because they knew they were about to do this. There's no way that they're going to get away with what they've done in the past. So, y'all just don't know what's going on behind the scenes right now. Y'all just don't know. Somebody had some honey, and somebody had some pure peppermint extract, and somebody had a glass with soda. Somebody popped a couple of them drops up in there.
but y'all,
in the middle of my conversation,
get yourself a carbonated drink with some soda and put some peppermint in it, y'all. Y'all made a new drink.
Back to Miss Green. What's happening here, guys, is that the Lord is not working for them anymore, and they can be stripped off the ballot. That's the scary part. Let me do a little bit more.
Amendment. And that hits Marjorie and Trump more than Cawthorn because he's off. And if you want to know if this is getting to her, look at how crazy she's acting. First, she just did a welcome visit to her future Democratic challenger. But we know something far more sinister was going on.
Hello? Hi. Just wishing.
Now, they're showing a video of this woman opening up a door, and it looks like nobody's in there but one or two people, and she's showing that there's no one there. Okay, but we all know there's no one there at her location either, because everything happened the night before.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you have the elections and stuff like that, the people are whatever, it's the night before. So, I mean, that's just mean. That's just mean. So I want to skip past Miss Thing doing this. I think that was just mean.
You guys, some luck tomorrow. How you feeling? You feeling good about it? Oh, I'm doing great. Feeling fantastic about tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Leaving the food around. Okay. And the chips. All right. Good luck, guys.
So she's going to say there that she was just dropping by with 4 random dudes to say hi to people at the office. But we know that Marjorie is absolutely doing it to try and bully people, to try and intimidate people, to try and scare people. Not to mention, see, she's a massive hypocrite. I have this on the screen right now, but this is her now Democratic challenger who won the primary last night, saying very clearly that Marjorie doesn't ever want people at her office. She kicks people out of her office, but doesn't mind barging in on others. And it says here, Marjorie Taylor Greene just stopped by our campaign office. Representative Greene kicked me out of a rally last year, but I didn't make her leave our office. I'd much rather voters in Georgia remove Representative Greene from her office in November. So that's just a great response there.
Okay, again, that's not us saying this.
No.
You remember that now.
Yeah. And we'll definitely go ahead and put the
disclaimer,
the disclaimer, and the link, and the link below, so you guys can go and hear his entire video.
That's right.
Yeah, we just give this.
Okay, so I'm gonna come up. This is a 5-minute scenario. We've already done 3. I've went through everything. I just wanted you guys to realize that Miss Marjorie is hurting today because of that. That's all it was. That Miss Thing is hurting today because of that. She put herself in this scenario, and it's really hard when people don't know how to get themselves out of the scenario. Okay? I mean, the court said, no, you can't use this. You can't use this.
Y'all leave some comments. Let me know what you think about that.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if it was Biden, I'd be saying the same damn thing. No, you can't use this.
Not today, Bob.
Okay. Now, is there anything else we want to talk about besides Miss Marjorie Greene?
Oh, I wanted to talk about, I don't even know how to give it a title or anything. Me and Mama Denise were talking about that before we jump on here. And then I'll do real fast. So, how do you think doctors give less care to children when their parents, the children when their parents are not responsive, like the way they want it to be? Right. Or do they pay more attention to kids whose parents aren't with every step of the way? I mean, definitely leave that comment. Let us know what you think. I really want to know. And I don't know, Mama Denise, what do you think?
I feel that I want to believe that a doctor looks at each individual child, not their parents. Not their parents. Because they're not God. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're not God. Mm-hmm. You don't get to choose who gets to go down the block or skip down the block or who doesn't. Because, I mean, you have some children that do not have one part of their life where they need help because they have cancer or something like that. Mm-hmm. And, or they have where they need help with the hearts. Mm-hmm. It's opposite of. Mm-hmm. And you have to turn around and let me get my stuff together so I know what I'm doing. You have to turn around and you have to realize that that child may be from the parents, but that child is still a work of God. You need to take care of the child. Yeah. Not the doctor taking care because, I don't like this parent. This parent's not going to correct the child anyway. Right. Who the hell do you think you are?
Yeah, that to me, that's sad. I think that goes against the Hippocratic oath. Yeah, mm-hmm. I really feel that it does. That you're practicing medicine for all people, not just some of the people. And allegedly. Because I don't want to say all doctors are out there doing it.
No, not all.
Not all, because there's some doctors. But I've had some doctors in my life that, to this day, I'm like sending them cards and saying thank you. Especially when I had to go get the operation, saying thank you. So now I've got to say okay. But unfortunately, you have, as in any situation, you have a rotten apple in the bunch. And I think that if you took an oath to take care of all patients,
all children,
all humans, you shouldn't pick and choose who should get better care than others. it should be the best candidate.
Right.
Period.
Right.
I mean, I think that.
And if that child can live to a certain age, and their body shows that it's able to do so, then that child should go. But if their body at a certain age is not that way, then yes, granted. You know, I don't want to waste an organ that can go to another baby that the body is, you know, able to accept it and not reject it.
Right.
Okay, yes, I understand that. But I don't understand that you feel that you're going to go out your way for a particular parent that is so like, oh, I'm going to like the angel of art. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you have the demon over there that has a beautiful baby that has got nothing to do with the demon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think you get the right to do that.
They shouldn't have the right to do that, but unfortunately, I guess these things happen. You know, I really want to tell you guys a personal experience, but I don't want to slander that company. But I will tell you that I personally feel that you should really care about your patients no matter what. Everyone came in there. I mean, look at all the money they take out of your insurance and the money that they take out of your pocket to come see them, only for them to choose somebody over as far as getting the health, like a heart transplant or something like that. And the criteria that you're using that you would give this transplant is because you just don't think the parents are capable of taking this child once they do, or what it is, whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. You know, so you make that decision for them where you should, but in a sense, God. Never happened that they go out and get an accident. Did you
never know?
You never knew. Did you know that was going to happen?
No, you didn't.
No. And you know, or who knows that if you was to do this transplant for the child that you claim couldn't take it, basically because of the environment they're in, that they will take it. They'll be the strongest ones out there.
You never know. I mean, like children, God may take one thing away from you, but then He gives you so much more. He gives you so much more.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, you have some children that because of heart problems or lung problems or something there, and their minds aren't working the way it should be, but yet you'll have that same child turn around and write their names, learn their ABC, everything.
Which is amazing. You never know. And you know how many times, like I had this one guy, and I'm going to go ahead and leave the link down there so you can go ahead, so you can go ahead and see it. But this guy is a testimony to all tales. You know, I interviewed him. His name is John Eldwall. And he said the doctors told him he had 6 weeks. You know how you hear 6 months? 6 weeks to live. That was 27 years ago. And whatever ailment he had cancer, he had several bouts of it and still made it. But those doctors 20 years ago gave, like, I don't even think you should be like, we think for 20 months, 20 weeks.
You shouldn't tell them anything.
No, I mean,
we should say, listen, we're just going to see how long this goes.
Exactly. I really do. I think that's kind of inhumane to put that on somebody, and their last weeks of living is they know the date of their death. I mean, think about it. Who wants to know the date that you're going to die? Nobody.
I don't.
I know I don't.
I really don't. And I'm going to get into that age that you start thinking about it, even at work.
Oh, Lord.
You know, if the heart starts palpitating fast because you drank some kind of caffeine, you're old and you go, okay, come on, Lord, let's not play there. I ain't going there now. Now I'm not in this joint. I don't want to go out of here in the hospital. They'll never let me back in. Yeah. I don't even want to be in a movie and that mess happened.
No.
No. Not at all. Not at all. So guys, we just wanted to come on and place our view, because usually I have my show about this time.
Yeah.
And show's not on. But go ahead.
A quick thing before before we close it down and everything. I do want to let you guys know that in June we already started the process of getting our radio hosts back onto 106tbcradio.com, which I am extremely, extremely excited about that. And so June, and me and Momma Denise and some of the radio hosts were coming back on here to talk, like we're doing now, like especially like a topic, and to talk about our shows. So that's June. June is going to happen. It's also a learning curve too, because we relaunch it, and we relaunched even down to learning how to do it. But I think once we do, we're going to be on point. And I believe you guys are going to love it, because we got some awesome articles. And another great thing is, like, when Momma Denise does her show, she'll have it in a podcast form, and you guys can go and catch whatever particular shows that you missed her doing live. You can go back and check it. And that's on 106 TV.
Is Joe ready?
I don't know. He's from Time's Up, y'all. Time's Up.
It's Time's Up. Is he ready?
Is he ready?
He's been working hard over there in Massachusetts.
Less hands for you. Oh, we got a new person that we're hoping that will come aboard, and I'll tell Momma Denise when we come over here, and then once he agrees, we'll definitely get on here and tell you guys.
I had a person for you too, but I get old. I don't forget where the hell I put his number. So, baby boy, come back and see me. You know where I'm at. This is Momma Denise. Oh God! All right. We're coming out of this. It's only 35, and baby girl said I had until when?
8:45.
8:45. That's 7 more minutes. If we had Joe from Time's Up on here, we'd be going into overtime.
Oh yeah. I'm missing. That's. Whew, honey, we would have been going overtime.
He would have took the Mallory or Marjorie Green, Taylor Green, and just flipped it up, chewed it up, and flipped it back out again.
Ooh, honey, you know what? I can't wait for all of us to get back on the show, because the dynamics between it, and a lot of people say that they love it, and so you guys are going to see more.
And then
of this.
I fight with him a lot. Y'all know that, right?
Oh, honey,
I fight with him. I mean, because I'm saying one thing and he's got an accent. And the thing of it is, if he wanted to know how I felt about it, and that I didn't want him to talk about it, why ask me prior to the show? And he does it anyway. I don't get that.
Yes, I mean, like, Mom and Daddy, no.
Do you not want to talk about it? No, I don't want to talk about it. Okay. And this is something else that me and Mama was talking about. I did not say to talk about it. Oh, God. Yes, guys. And I'm quite sure Time's Up is going to come back on.
Yes. I mean, I could run down real fast for you guys the ones that we know that we have confirmed. Time's Up, the Momma Denise Show, hanging out with Miss Denise. The Dee Dee Walker Live Show, Everything Amy is coming back, and yes, Chris Thomas, the comedian, will definitely come back. And we got a couple other people too. Yes, I'm looking, and you're going to get new material, guys. So I'm pretty excited about that. And
okay, Chris, if you don't give new material, I'm going to find out your location, and I'm going to knock on your door and say, baby, what is the problem?
Chris going to be like, dang it.
She gave my address.
Dang it. I think he does over 1,000 impressions.
Yes.
One of them is Barack Obama, and I'm like, oh my goodness, he sounds just like him. He called me one day on the phone. Honey. I wish I had a picture of him. I will show the show.
Were you scared? Did he scare you? You thought it was really him?
I was like, oh my God, Obama's out of this is issue.
Okay. So we know what Chris is about, y'all.
Yeah.
So is he coming to Greensboro anytime soon?
I don't know. I really got to touch base back with him. He's a really cool dude, and I don't know. Last time I talked to him, he just got back on the road doing comedy because, he felt like it was a little bit safer since, COVID, everybody's getting their shots and everything. But I haven't spoken to him since then, so I don't know. We'll find out. We'll keep you guys posted.
Well, I got my shots, boo-boo. So when I knock on your door, you'll know I'm good.
Mama said, I got all my shots.
Mm-hmm.
I got papers of poop.
You know what? Them little pieces of paper, I think that's bull-doodle. They should have real,
like
something real
laminated or something.
Yeah, well, a lot of people laminated theirs. But see, I don't make so sense in doing it because basically, if they have booster shots,
right.
It's,
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Yeah,
honey.
But I got it. I got mine. I'm just letting you know, baby, and I'm coming for you.
We got our shot. We got the papers to prove it.
And one day we're going to figure out how to put Cooking with Annette on the radio show.
Oh, yes, she is. She's going to have a podcast. And yes, and our podcasts, y'all, some of them are going to be visual. You can see us, and some of us, some of the voice and stuff.
Well, if you really want to see one with Annette, she cooked chicken soup. Oh my God, it tasted so delicious, but it scared the poot out of me. So if you want to go to, we had Coffee Time back then.
Yeah.
You want to go to Coffee Time and look up, what was it?
Chicken foot soup.
Chicken foot soup.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll meet the whole family pretty much. Yeah. And we were talking about chicken foot soup and everything else. And everybody was sick. But that soup was so good. I wouldn't eat the chicken foot. Yeah. But yeah, it was so good.
And this is way before anybody talked about COVID. But I think it was just regular flu.
Yeah,
well, it was beautiful. And it was beautiful outside too. It was snowing.
5 years ago.
Yeah, it was literally snowing outside.
Mm-hmm.
And where we live, we don't get that much snow. So when we see snow, we be like, oh my goodness.
Gotta make a beautiful picture about it. And we did too.
And then they run to the store and get all the milk and the butter. I mean, no, the milk and the bread.
But you gotta understand something also. We had a television. We had a television show. It was Coffee Time.
Coffee Time.
And
y'all can catch the reruns.
Yes, you can. And Coffee Time wasn't that big of a deal because it was a bigger deal on television, not on YouTube.
Right.
Okay. And it was so big of a deal that my girl here was working at Walmart. And they had to put her in the back because all them old people would come up to her and say, aren't you Dee Walker?
But then they would say, listen, you need to talk about this. And what happened there? And why did you do that?
Like, dang. Yeah. So, but I kept on saying, well, I ain't get no damn recognition. I get nothing. That's because Dee Dee would go out there and eat flowers and stuff. She be doing crazy stuff.
I think that's what got me to be locally known, is me eating those flowers. I don't know, and I usually don't do that. If somebody says, here, eat this, I'm like, what is this? I know, I'm good. But she was like, eat the flowers, they're good for you. I wonder she was telling the truth. I ate about 3 or 4 of them afterwards. And I did have to run. I'm just joking.
You know, it was ironic is that day they did not show me the video prior to me being on. Because trust me, I would have read on in there on that. I had no idea this crazy child was eating flowers. You know.
So the flower thing, the chicken foot soup. Oh yeah,
and we had Mike Anderson.
Yes,
Polished Soul. That's right.
I was just thinking about that. His movie is streaming on Tubi and Amazon.
That's right.
So you can actually see it's a Polished Soul, and it was originally a book, and that's when we interviewed him. And it's based on real life, his storyline.
We even had Buster Brown on there.
Buster Brown. So those who are in Greensboro, North Carolina, he is a local, well-known radio disc jockey from 102 Jams, which is like the biggest.
He may be still on it, he may not be, I don't know. But I know
he's been on some.
Awesome.
He is. He's awesome.
But he told us his life story. Then we also had no, we didn't. She wasn't on that part. She was on the radio show. Shirley Clinton.
Yeah, she was on the radio show.
She was on the radio show. We're just going down memory lane. Yes, we are. But you got to go to the television show. It was outstanding.
It's called Coffee Time, and I will actually give you guys a link.
Or even if you go to the big chat.
Yeah, if you go to the big chat, or if you put in chicken foot soup, or if you sometimes it'll come up under that. Well, 5 years ago it did, so I don't know about now. So I guess once you guys start looking it up, it'll actually start coming up again.
I used to love the beginning of that show, the Sound of Music.
Oh my God!
Yes,
I miss that. I miss that. Well, you never know, guys. It might be coming back.
Yep, because a lot of people that we interview want that show back.
Oh, they loved it. They loved it. I loved it too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we did. And I went down, and that was the time that I had on heels, and y'all took me downtown. We were just trying to get B-roll, people.
Yeah, well, we were filming a lot when the protests were going on with Black Lives Matter and stuff like that. So
this was with the heart cancer.
Oh,
that wasn't in. It was cancer.
You're right. With the when we interviewed. Oh yes, you're correct. I'm sorry. Yeah, you are correct. Well, we did a lot. We did Black Lives Matter. We did for cancer. We did a lot of stuff. We did a lot of stuff. I miss that show.
Sure
I really do. But you never know. Y'all never know, y'all. Y'all never know.
Because we all over the place. We make movies. We do a lot of stuff.
Yes, check out Miss Jackson with Momma Denise. She's in it. It's really good. I got a little cameo part in it, which is awesome. And of course, you can check out The Repass, which is streaming on YouTube. And you can check out Wall of Secrets, which is streaming on Amazon and Tubi TV.
Too real for you?
Too real for you. But it's called you'll find it by Wall of Secrets.
That's right. And then Pimp by Blood.
Pimp by Blood, yes.
Won a little award. Ooh. Nice award.
Ooh. Seneca Roberts said you need to give him. I also interviewed him too.
Gotta give him props, baby. Gotta give him props.
Yes, he's amazing.
Yeah, I know he only puts me in the show that he knows I'm old. And
he's like, this show needs
Mama.
Momma Denise.
Yeah. Well, it's time to go. I love you all so much.
Yes, love you, man.
And I hoped, I don't know, I might get a new song, but I don't know. I still like my old song with what is it? Chad. C. Ricardo Biggs.
Oh, yeah.
I still love it. And I'm going to do an interview with them also, guys. Yes, I am.
Oh, they've won a couple of words, so I'm not going to go back.
Yeah. So we're going to let you go. We love you. And thank you so much for listening. Please share this.